Chris Bartle, first day in Ypäjä in Finland. What are your thoughts after the first day, after seeing all the riders and the horses?
Yeah, well, we've had a very interesting day because we've had a range of horses, some from 4-star down to, I say down, as young as four years old. So 4-star to 4 years. But all very good riders to work with, and it gave me the chance to explain my system. Yeah.
Today you have been talking a lot about the seat and the balance of the rider. Can you give us a short crash course about today's theme?
Yeah, well, there are two main themes. I always want to say, how do we communicate with a horse? Through our position, body language, seat, leg, and finally the hand. I always say finally the hand. The hand must be the last element, and I always talk about discipline is in the outside rein, the inside hand is the horse's friend. And the other important point that I was explaining was the use of the seat positions. So we have 4 seat positions in principle: racing position, go faster. Yeah, the light seat, which I use for balancing the horse and controlling the tempo and closing the horse from behind. That's, I call it the working light seat. And then you have the contact seat when you're in contact with the saddle. Many riders sit too soon, they sit too much and have an effect that they tighten the horse's back or they push with the seat. So I'm working a lot on the rider's fitness as well in that light seat. And then the landing, after the contact seat you have the landing position, and that's another important element. So those are the two main themes for today. And I always say, work on the rider and indirectly you're working on the horse, but I prioritize that the rider must do it correctly. Yeah.
You also work with the best riders of the world, of the British team.
Yeah.
What sort of problems do you solve with these sort of riders?
I mean, every rider, every horse has its own particular, you might say, problems, certainly challenges and things to work on. What I repeat what I said just now, I work mainly on the riders, on their technique, on that they repeat consistently the system. And if we do have problems with horses or issues on the dressage, jumping, cross country, then I try to first of all start with, well, what could the rider do differently to influence the horse to do what we want? Yeah.
And what are the main things you look for in an event horse?
An event horse, of course, we have to have the desire, the personality, the horse who wants to go, wants to be positive, wants to do something. Then we can channel that energy. We need a horse which has athletic ability. It does not have to be a wow mover in the trot, but it has a good walk, good canter. We can develop the trot quite a lot. Of course, in the modern sport, the desire to jump fences clear and having a good jumping technique without being super elastic like a pure show jumper, because then it can be a problem on the cross country. So it's good attitude, good technique, and the right type of conformation and stamp of horse that they are suitable for galloping and having the stamina. Yeah.
There is a lot of talk about the social license of competing with horses nowadays.
Yeah.
What sort of steps would you do to make it better for our sport?
Well, yeah, the important thing, I think, in our relationship with the horse is that we are working as partners. The horse did not come onto this planet as a volunteer. He's been bred by somebody. He has a role to play and can enjoy that role if we communicate with him, motivate him or her, and give them some motivation, something fun in the training together. So I don't think we should feel at all guilty about our interaction with horses. As long as what we ask of them is fair, that our system of communication is also fair, but at the same time that they understand where we want to go, when we want to go, etc., without physical pressure. Yeah.
Thank you.
Pleasure.